Welcome, dear friend, to a sacred space within your own awareness. A boundless sanctuary where the relentless chatter of the mind gently stills, and the profound silence of true presence softly illuminates. In this profound moment, we invite you to embark on a journey of liberation, to quiet the restless mind that often traps us in endless loops of thought and worry, and to rediscover the profound truth that inner stillness already resides within your deepest heart. As the moonlight guides us, and the soft echoes of wisdom surround us, prepare to explore timeless Zen and Buddhist insights. Each teaching is a gentle key, unveiling the secrets to overcoming overthinking, unlocking a deeper understanding of mental quietude, and a path to the most restorative sleep you can possibly imagine. There is nothing to do now, nowhere to go. Simply listen and allow yourself to drift on the calm waters of inner peace. Let us begin by understanding the very nature of the restless mind through a Zen lens. So, what exactly is the restless mind? In our modern world, our minds are often like a bustling marketplace, filled with noise, with constant activity, with endless thoughts, demands, and distractions. We believe that this constant mental activity is normal, that it is simply how the mind works. However, in Zen philosophy, we understand that this restless mind is often a conditioned state, a mind that is constantly grasping, judging, and reacting. It is the source of overthinking, of worry, of anxiety. Consider the restless mind not as your true nature, but as a cloud temporarily obscuring the vast, clear sky of your awareness. The Buddha taught all that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts, and it is made up of our thoughts. This profound insight guides us to understand the immense power of our own minds to create our experience, and also the potential for that power to inadvertently trap us in endless mental loops. True stillness, then, is not about forcing thoughts to stop. It is about seeing through the illusion of the restless mind and recognizing the profound silence that exists prior to thought. It is about discovering the spaciousness of pure awareness that exists beyond the mental noise. When you begin to observe your thoughts without judgment, when you recognize that you are not your thoughts but the awareness that observes them, a profound liberation naturally emerges. It is the quiet knowing that you are not trapped by your mind, but are the vast unboundless space in which all thoughts arise and pass away. Now let us delve deeper into the heart of Zen practice to illuminate how it provides the tools to quiet the restless mind and overcome overthinking. Zen emphasizes that inner stillness is not found by fighting or suppressing the mind, but by observing it with profound awareness and non-attachment. The core of Zen is mindfulness, the practice of bringing our full, non-judgmental attention to the present moment. When we are mindful, we begin to see the patterns of our thoughts, the stories our minds tell us, and the ways these stories fuel overthinking and worry. Without mindfulness, we are often unconsciously swept away by the currents of the restless mind. The Buddha taught, "Do not believe anything simply because you have heard it." Do not believe in traditions because they have been handed down for many generations. Do not believe anything because it is spoken and rumored by many. Do not believe anything simply because it is written in your religious books. Do not believe in anything merely on the authority of your teachers and elders. But after observation and analysis, when you find that anything agrees with reason and is conducive to the good and benefit of one and all, then accept it and live up to it. This profound insight guides us to question the very content of our restless minds. It invites us to not blindly accept every thought as truth, but to investigate with direct experience. Zen also teaches the concept of emptiness or sunyata. This does not mean nothingness. It means that all phenomena, including our thoughts, our self-concepts, and our perceptions, lack inherent fixed existence. They are not solid. They are not permanent. They are constantly changing. When we understand the emptiness of these mental constructs, the restless mind loses its power to bind us. We see that the noise is made of our own thoughts, and they can be dissolved by awareness. Let us now immerse ourselves in a timeless Zen tale that beautifully illustrates how letting go of mental burdens leads to profound stillness. This is the story of the monk and the heavy stone. A young monk was traveling with his master. They walked along a dusty road under the hot sun. The young monk was carrying a heavy stone in his backpack. He had picked it up earlier that morning, believing it to be a valuable gem. As they walked, the stone grew heavier with each step. His shoulders ached. His pace slowed. His mind was filled with thoughts of the burden. The master, walking lightly beside him, noticed the young monk's struggle. He asked, "My dear student, why do you carry such a heavy load?" The young monk sighed and replied, "Master, this is a precious gem. I must carry it." The master smiled gently. He said, "My dear student, if it is a precious gem, then carry it. But if it is just a stone, then why do you carry it?" The young monk paused. He looked at the master's light steps, then at his own aching shoulders. He opened his backpack and pulled out the heavy stone. He examined it closely. It was indeed just an ordinary stone. His mind had created the illusion of its value. He looked at the master with new understanding. He then gently placed the stone by the side of the road. He continued his journey, his shoulders light, his steps free, and his mind filled with a profound and unexpected stillness. The profound story of the monk and the heavy stone offers a crucial teaching on quieting the mind and overcoming overthinking. It beautifully illustrates how our minds can create burdens from ordinary thoughts by assigning them undue value or meaning. In our modern lives, we often fall into the trap of the young monk. We pick up ordinary thoughts like stones, a fleeting worry, a past regret, a future anxiety, and our minds convince us that these thoughts are precious gems, that we must carry them. We replay conversations. We analyze scenarios. We ruminate endlessly. And these thoughts, though intangible, become heavy burdens, robbing us of our peace and fueling overthinking. The Buddha taught The root of suffering is attachment. This profound insight guides us to a different path. The monk's liberation came when he realized that the precious gem was merely a stone. His suffering was not from the stone itself, but from his attachment to the idea of its value. Zen practice invites us to cultivate mindful awareness of our thoughts, to observe them as they arise, without immediately grasping them or assigning them undue importance. When a thought appears, we can ask ourselves, is this a precious gem or just a stone? Do I need to carry this? This is about realizing that true mental quietude is not about eliminating all thoughts. It is about releasing our attachment to those thoughts that serve no purpose but to burden us. When we can gently place these stones by the side of the road, our minds become light, spacious, and profoundly still. It is the effortless act of discerning what truly serves us and letting go of what does not. Tonight, as you settle into deep restorative sleep, reflect on any heavy stones you might be carrying in your mind. Are you holding on to thoughts that are not truly precious but simply burdensome? Can you imagine gently placing them by the side of the road, allowing your mind to become light and free? Rest in the profound peace that comes from mental lightness and the quiet joy found in the boundless space of a mind that knows when to let go. Having explored how Zen practice guides us to quiet the restless mind, let us now delve deeper into the practical applications of these Zen secrets in your daily life. These simple yet profound techniques rooted in mindfulness will help you to overcome overthinking and find inner stillness. First, let us cultivate mindful breathing. The breath is your anchor to the present moment. When your mind is racing, when overthinking takes hold, gently bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Feel the rise and fall of your chest or abdomen. This simple act interrupts the cycle of thought and grounds you in the now. It is a gentle way to return to inner stillness. Next, let us engage in the practice of single-pointed focus. Overthinking often arises when our attention is scattered across many thoughts or tasks. Zen encourages single-pointed focus. When you are performing an activity, give it your complete, undivided attention. Whether it is washing dishes, drinking tea, or walking, be fully present with that one activity. This practice trains your mind to focus, to be absorbed, and naturally reduces the space for overthinking. The Buddha taught the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This profound insight guides us to understand that by consciously directing our focus, we shape our mental experience. By choosing single-pointed focus, we choose stillness over mental chaos. Finally, let us embrace the wisdom of allowing. Often, we fight against our thoughts. We try to push them away. But this resistance only amplifies their power. Zen teaches the wisdom of allowing. When a thought arises, simply acknowledge it. Observe it without judgment, without clinging, and without trying to change it. Imagine your thoughts as clouds drifting across the sky. You are the sky, vast and unchanging. The clouds come and go. This practice creates a spaciousness in your mind, allowing thoughts to simply pass through without disturbing your fundamental stillness. It is the effortless act of returning to your breath, to your present moment, and to the boundless space of your awareness, allowing inner stillness to naturally emerge. Tonight, as you settle into deep restorative sleep, reflect on these practical steps. Can you imagine gently bringing more mindful breathing, single-pointed focus, and the wisdom of allowing into your daily life, allowing them to bring profound stillness and peace? Rest in the profound peace that comes from a quiet mind and the quiet joy found in the boundless space of inner stillness. Having explored the practical applications for quieting the mind, let us now turn to the profound wisdom of embracing silence and its role in cultivating true inner stillness. In our modern world, we are often afraid of silence. We fill every moment with noise, with distractions, with constant stimulation. We believe that silence is empty, that it is a void to be avoided. However, in Zen, silence is not an absence. It is a presence. It is the fundamental ground from which all sound arises and to which it returns. It is the boundless space that holds all experience. The Buddha taught the whole secret of existence is to have no fear. Never fear what will become of you. Depend on no one. The only dependence is the experience of the heart. This profound insight guides us to understand that our fear of silence is often a fear of ourselves, a fear of facing our own thoughts, our own emotions, without external distraction. Zen practice invites us to cultivate a comfortable relationship with silence, to recognize that true stillness is not found by eliminating all external noise, but by connecting with the profound silence that resides within your own heart. This can be practiced through moments of intentional quiet, perhaps sitting for a few minutes without sound, or simply listening deeply to the ambient music without internal commentary. When you embrace silence, you create a space for clarity, for insight, for deep rest. It allows your mind to settle naturally like dust settling on a calm pond. This is about realizing that true inner stillness is not a destination you achieve. It is the very nature of your being unveiled when you allow the mind to rest in silence. It is the effortless act of returning to the quiet wisdom that has always been within you. Tonight, as you settle into deep restorative sleep, reflect on your relationship with silence. Are you constantly filling every moment with noise, or can you imagine gently embracing the profound presence of inner stillness? Rest in the profound peace that comes from embracing silence and the quiet joy found in the boundless space of a mind that is truly still. As our shared journey into Zen Secrets for quieting your mind now gently concludes, you may feel a profound sense of peace and inner stillness within your entire being. We have explored together how the restless mind and overthinking are often conditioned states, and how true quietude arises from profound awareness and non-attachment. Remember the wisdom of the heavy stone reminding us to release burdensome thoughts that serve no purpose. We have learned the power of mindful breathing, single-pointed focus, and the wisdom of allowing thoughts to pass, and the liberating truth of embracing the profound presence of inner silence. The Buddha taught Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This profound truth calls us to live from a place of inner quietude, to see through the veils of mental noise, and to trust the boundless stillness that resides within the spaciousness of our own awareness. Now there is nothing more to do, nowhere to go. Simply rest in the vastness of your own being. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath, a silent anchor to this peaceful present. Release every thought, every expectation, every last trace of tension. You are safe. You are at peace. You are deeply loved. Drift now into the profound depths of restorative sleep. May your dreams be filled with inner stillness, and your awakening be refreshed and renewed by the quiet joy of a mind that is truly quiet.